Alright, hopefully I remember to cut this out. Welcome, friends, back to Owl's Eye Tarot. I'm Jason. For anyone who's new, for all who are returning, thank you, as always, so much for sharing your time and your energy with me. I thought we'd try something a little bit different tonight. Do a little cartomancy using the Scrying Ink deck by Ciolo Thompson, a deck that I purchased on Etsy. It's Lenormand deck, so different than the conventional tarot. Less about visuals, more about linguistics. So the cards that I've turned over is, first of all, I drew the Lenormand cards, and up here, I don't know if the camera's picking them up. I can't see anything. I can't see myself in the monitor. I've drawn a tarot card for each pile. They're all face down. I drew an oracle card, but I felt first compelled to flip these over. I did so before I pressed record on the camera, so here they are. They're from the Earthbound Oracle, and the card in the middle of the Lenormand spread is the ship. I hope that this is somewhere close to being in the camera. This whole video may be fucked by the time I watch it back. Which is about movement. Which is about opportunity, travel, but it's also about growth. When we move forward, there is growth involved. So I found it rather intriguing that the first Earthbound Oracle we have is the Oracle representing life, the seed of life. The seed reminding me of the human brain in a way, with the shape. But with the sun rising in the background, illumination, pushing your way up through the dark. Moving in slow motion, a very Knight of Pence feel. There is patience required here. And there's a balancing, there's healing that's taking place amid this growth. There's healing involving shadow work, the merging of light and dark, learning to embrace both, that both serve a purpose as long as there's balance and as long as you're coming from a place of authenticity. As long as you're moving forward and growing and healing and working through. There's certainly nothing wrong with expressing your shadow side. sometimes life calls for it, especially with all that we've been going through for the past, feels like fucking forever. I think Lulu from the House of Oshun said it best, that 2021 is just 2020 with a wig on. Alright, so let's see what your cards are. The first row, we've got Clouds as your first card, followed by Whip and Mountains. Well, for Christ's sake. Okay. Alright. Now let me explain something first. The first row is more about where your head's at, what you're bringing to this reading, maybe what you're inquiring about. The second row has to do with the here and now, the current situation, what's going on. And the third row has to do with the things that are within your control, that are happening, that you have the ability to change, that you have the ability to harness. In this damn mic, this position is so uncomfortable, the setup is so wonky. Okay, first row. Now, the clouds talk about a lack of clarity, uncertainty, unfavorable or negative conditions, and with the whip beside it, the whip often represents disagreements, escalating arguments, conflict. So what I'm seeing right away is a breakdown in communication for some, just perhaps not wanting to vocalize your needs, or perhaps you are articulating your needs and it feels like your words are falling on deaf ears. Then with the mountain bringing up the rear, this card points to issues, major issues that need dealing with. The mountain is often about difficulties, delays, slow, labored movements. So there are definitely some obstacles here that need to be overcome in order to move forward in any and all ways. Being vocal in a kind of mild mannered fashion, no matter how hard you've got to bite your tongue or grin and bear it in some way, I'm hearing. That's not something I usually encourage, but it's going to de-escalate the situation. Once the door to a more open, reciprocal dialogue is opened, the difficulties that have been plaguing you lately will abate. This is about getting out of a cyclical pattern, moving from stagnation. Wow, because this next row is all about movement and newness. Awesome. We start with the moon, which is different from the moon in the tarot in many ways. It's more like a combination between the Six of Wands and the Seven of Cups. It indicates a brightness within you, and it shows that others are beginning or will begin to notice all the value that you bring to a situation or a relationship. Now would be a good time to step into the spotlight, because the moon card talks about fame and success and creativity, living out your dreams, intuition. Yeah. Creativity and recognition surround this moon card. Now, the ship, which is at the center of your read, which is almost like the significator of the read. It's about new adventures, progress, business opportunities. I'm telling you, for those of you who have a passion project on the back burner, boiling over, waiting to be brought forth, now is the time. Because even the child card, talks about new ventures, new business ventures. And the child in the moon card literally speak of new creative ventures. I'm so sorry if these cards are not even in the camera. This video, I have no idea what it's going to look like. All right. Okay. Now, the third row, we start with the crown. And for those of you familiar with Lenormand, you won't recognize this card because it's one of 4 cards added to the traditional 36. And the crown represents leadership. It's one of the cards I'm not incredibly familiar with. Grab the book on this one, hold on. The crown. Responsibility, leadership, power, anointing, rewards. Look to adjacent cards to further clarify your way forward. A mountain card can indicate difficult roads ahead that will present significant challenges. Don't fear the mountain though. When we take the hard road, we open ourselves to the greatest potential for success. I bring that up because kitty corner, or diagonally, we do have the mountain. All right. So, then you got the motherfucking stars, which is good fortune, which is luck, fame, just like the moon card talks about, public recognition, progress. Wow. This is like everything being in alignment for you. It's all about if you're ready to put in the work and to make your dreams come true. Letting no one hold you back. Last card, the dog. Talking about companionship. This is indicating a friend, someone in your life that's extremely loyal. There's mutual trust and open communication. This may be the energy of a person that you are thinking of going into business with. And with the way that the cards are lining up, it would be a great idea right now. There also could be a romantic possibility with a friend, for some of you, or the relationship that you're in, for those of you in a relationship, has a very strong and solid base. It's got strong bones. It's a healthy relationship. Or it is becoming more so quickly. When we go across here, clouds, the cloud card can also represent uncertainty. So being uncertain is okay because illumination is on the horizon, leading you to this place of standing within your power, leadership, balance, growth. And the whip can also represent S&M. Just kidding. The whip can also represent discipline. So discipline moving forward helps you achieve this success, this level of recognition and leadership. And then we've got the message of perseverance and steadfast forward movement, leading you on new adventures. With friends, accepting the help of friends, collaborating with friends. There's a great trust with a friend. And some of you are going to begin a romantic liaison with a friend. All right, let's see what these tarot cards are at the top. All right, Nine of Swords, representing more of the past energy. Well, didn't want you in my hand anyway. This anxiety centered around the change, the illumination, the removal of the fantasy and the stepping into the reality, bringing with it a bit of anxiety, as change does, right? But we've got the Eight of Cups, you knowing that you need to leave something behind, let something go, be disciplined, in order to move forward without the baggage, in order to shine bright and take on that leadership role that you seem destined for. And then the Six of Wands, talking about, again, that public recognition that's really just permeated this reading. There's real growth happening for some of you. And then we have worth. You have been worthy to belong to love all along, without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. Beautiful messages. I hope they resonated with you guys. As always, thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me. I'm going to grab you a Moonology card, seeing as how we are headed toward that beautiful pink moon, that super moon, that full moon on the 27th. Let's get 3 more. Okay. All right, we've got full moon, or I'm sorry, new moon in Virgo and full moon in Gemini. Happy birthday, Taurus. I'm sorry I didn't start the reading out with that for any of my bull gang watching. Happy birthday month. A time to give rather than take. Really finding that balance. The answers you need are coming. Trust in the process. Trust in the friendships that you know are for your highest good. The authentic friendships. Remember your worth. Often the answers that we're seeking are within us. And remember that you are love itself. These oracle cards are calling to me. Let's grab you one of these. We've got help. Allow me, divine, to be tender and accepting of my body, no matter what ailments I may have. May I always know it's doing the best that it can. Help me be a loving ally and a friend to this sacred form. Self-care, self-love, tying in to worth, and you need to take care of yourself in order to grow and be balanced for this incredible journey that lies ahead. This incredible journey of self-discovery and self-achievement. Beautiful. All right, if you like this video and you want to see more of these types of videos, give this video a thumbs up. And I appreciate you all, as always, for watching, sharing your time and your energy with me. You all mean the world to me. You truly, truly do. Take great care of yourselves and take care of those around you, and we will see each other again back here very soon for your May general collectives. All right, in the meantime, stay happy, healthy, and we will see each other again soon. Bye, friends.